Hey guys, Sarah here from Ninja Fitness and we're here for another Wednesday workout. So let's get going, everybody jogging on the spot. So guys, we have a great class for you guys today. Last week we started off learning all about rolls and we learned 3 different types. We learned teddy bear rolls, we learned our rock and rolls, and we learned some side rolls. So if you haven't seen that episode, you should go back and watch last week's episode because we're going to be progressing to more difficult rolls today. Knees up. So today what we have in store is we're going to do some more rock and rolls, but this time we're going to make them a little bit more difficult, and you'll see it's tricky. We're also going to learn a tumble or a forward roll, pick the bum, and lastly I'm going to show you guys one of my favourite rolls. It's called a free roll. It's really easy and it's really cool. So we need to make sure that we're good and warm so that we're all warmed up ready for our tumbles later. Alright, 10 jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back into our running. Well done. Great job guys. We're going to go really fast for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High knees. Use your hands, get them right up. Well done, and kick the bum, and finish off with our 10 more jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Well done. Okay, let's get on to our stretches. So starting from the top, roll your head. And back the other way. And hands coming forwards. And backwards. Keep them really straight. And swap. And backwards. So play piano. So guys, last week we started our shout outs and loads of you have been getting involved since. So I want to say a big hi to Kareel and Daniel, who've been doing a great job at home, getting the family involved. Also I want to say another big hi to Luca and Lola, getting involved in our strength challenges, stacking the toilet rolls. They've been practicing and getting better every attempt, which is what we love to see. We've also had Rihanna, one of our old gymnasts, who was showing us all how it's done. A way better job than myself and Michelle. Great job, Rihanna. And we have also had Clean and Reen. Again, toilet roll stackers. It was a very popular challenge this week. You guys did a great job. Well done. And some of you might not know this, but when I'm not being a ninja, stretch up, I'm actually a teacher. And some of the kids in my school have been getting involved and doing loads of our exercises, which is great to see. So we want to say a big hello to Sam and Anon and Jack and Kayla and Kyle, who've been doing great workouts at home. Well done guys. Shake out the legs. And last off, we need to warm up our ankles, so pick up your foot. And remember guys, if you want a chance to be featured in our videos and to have a shout out for you or your family, or maybe you might want to make a shout out to your classmates that you're missing, let us know on Instagram or Facebook and we'll give you a shout out in next week's Wednesday workout. So up your legs, point, flex, point, flex, and circles. Well done. We're all warm and stretched and ready to go. Now, we're going to move on to our ninja poses next. So our first ninja pose is respect. Respect. Do calm, so pick up one foot. Nice and slowly hold your balance. 1, 2, 3. And swap feet. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Back onto the right hand side. Pick it up. seconds. So 5 times into our squat. There we go, squat nice and low. One hand up, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Well done, that's strength. Now we're down into stealth. So one foot out to the side, and we're going to go over and back 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. And we'll try 2 with our hands up for a bit more of a challenge. 1, 2. Great job, stealthy ninjas. Next up, we have courage. So we're going to pick up one foot. Nice big lunge. Raise up one hand. Raise up the other. Walk it back in. Switch your feet. Pick it up. Big lunge. 1, 2. Walk it back again. Back to the first foot. 1, 2. And last one for courage. Pick it up. 1, 2. Well done. Next up we have positivity. So remember, we're keeping straight legs, walking out the hands, and lifting up our 2 arms. Walk it out. One hand up, then the other. We're going to do it 3 times again. 1, 2. And last one. Walk it out. 1, 2. And our last pose for today is power, everybody's favourite. So pick up your foot. 1, 2, 3, kick. Other one, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, kick. First foot again. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And last one, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, wow. Now if that was all very fast for you, make sure you check out the video in the description box below, and I'll teach you step by step how to do each of those ninja poses. On to our drills, guys. We know these. Inchworms, let's go. Walk it out. Feet in. Straight legs. Turn around, back we go. Walking out the hands. Make sure we get that plank shape. Straight legs, tiny steps. Back out again. Look how straight that plank is. And we're trying to get the feet all the way into our hands, or as far as they can go. Walk it out again. Nice and slowly. Straight legs coming in. And last inchworm. Walk it out. Feet in. Whew, well done. Now, 5 plank flips, guys. Make sure we keep our plank shape really straight and strong. So down into a plank. And nice and slowly we're turning. Hand up. Keep the plank still straight when we're turned over on our back. And over. We're going to do this 5 times. Back again. 1, 2. Strong plank all the time, pushing the hips up when I'm upside down. And last one. Great job. Next up we have 5 bunny hops. So get down into a nice tuck. Remember, we're pushing the floor away with really straight arms. So 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last drill today, 5 tuck jumps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, guys.
Hi guys. So last week, just to recap, we started learning a lot about rolls and tumbles. So we learned a rock and roll, which we're going to need for today. We learned a teddy bear roll, and we also learned a ninja side roll. So if you missed last week's episode, the link is going to be in the description box below. You can go back and check it out, and it's probably a good idea to do last week's workout before we move on to today's, because it is a little bit more difficult, okay? So today we're going to start off with our rock and roll that we learned last week. So just to recap really quickly, we're in a tight little ball and we're rolling back up onto our shoulders and really quickly up onto our feet, and you shouldn't have to use your hands to stand up off the mat. Now, to progress that on and make it a little bit more difficult, we're going to do a rock and roll. but we're going to try and stand up in something that's called a pistol squat. Now this is a really difficult skill, so don't worry, it took me an awful lot of practice and I'm sure I still might even fall over today, and that's all part of learning these new skills. So a pistol squat is where you stand up where only one foot is on the mat and you're going to try and have the other foot out straight in front. Okay? So I'm going to try and show you in slow-mo what that looks like, and then I'll do it in real speed where there's a better chance of me actually doing it, because with all of these things, the quicker you roll, the easier it is to stand up because you're coming up onto your feet that little bit faster. So in slow version, it looks like this. You're rolling back onto your shoulders, and as you're about to come up, you straighten one foot and you pick your strong foot for standing on the mat. So you're going to roll up onto one foot and stand like that. Okay, that wasn't very graceful, but like I said, the slower you're going, the trickier this is. So I'll try it again. Rolling back. Oh, that one was a little bit better. Now make sure you swap feet because we don't want to build up muscle too much on one foot and not on the other. So I'm going to try with my left foot this time. Rolling back. Oh, tough. Okay, this is tough, guys. So we're going to do 4 swapping legs every time. So 2 with my right leg standing up and then 2 with my left leg standing up. Are we ready? Roll back. Oh, tough one, tough one, tough one. Try it again. Roll back. Oh, better. Okay, swapping onto my left foot this time. Rolling back. Oh. And last one. Rolling back. Oh, really good. Guys, if you're practicing them at home, your leg muscles are going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's a really, really good exercise and one that all the family can get involved with. Now, I'm going to teach you how to do a tumble or a forward roll. To do this, if you're an absolute beginner, it's a really good idea if you use some rolled up socks or a beanbag or something. It will really help you to remember to keep your chin tucked in, because as you're about to see in a minute, it's really the most important part. It makes your roll much smoother, and most importantly, it keeps your head safe when you're tumbling off it, okay? When we do a forward roll, the first step is to raise your hands up above your head. The next thing you need to do is to tuck in your chin, and once we tuck in our chin, it's almost like your chin has got super glue to your body and it's stuck there. It should stay there and not move, okay? Sometimes I like to tell people in my classes to pretend like you're looking at your belly button, because it helps them stay tucked in and keep looking at your belly for the whole time that you're doing the tumble. Like I said, if you're a beginner, socks like this rolled up together are a really good idea, and you stick them in underneath your chin and you've got to squeeze to try and keep them there, okay? So that being said, I'll show you how to do a tumble. Stretching up high, tuck in your chin, touch your toes and make sure our bum is still nice and high from the sky, making sure that chin is super tucked in, and roll. If you've been practicing your rock and rolls from last week, you should be well able to land with your feet together and stand straight up without using your hands. Okay, let's try that together again. So standing at the end of our mats, hands up into the sky, tuck in your chin, touch your toes, roll. Brilliant. Let's do 3 together. Stretch up, tuck in, touch your toes, roll. That's 1. Stretch up, tuck in your toes, tuck in your toes, tuck in your chin, touch your toes, roll. And last one, stretching up, tuck in the chin, touch your toes, roll. Brilliant, guys. Now, the last roll I'm going to show you for today is a really favourite of mine. It's called a free roll, and I just love it because it's actually quite easy. Some people even find it easier than a tumble, but it looks really cool. And a lot of the steps are the same as the tumble that we've just learned. So, exactly the same steps at the beginning. You stretch up, you tuck in your chin. The only difference is that when we go down to touch our toes, at the last second before we roll, we're going to put our hands out to the side, which is where it gets its name. It's a free roll, so it nearly looks like you're flying. The only other difference is, if you'd like to, and you'll see me doing it because I like to do this, you're going to make a little gap in between your knees, and when I tuck in my chin, I actually tuck my head right in there between my knees. It just feels a bit more comfortable for me, and I usually do better rolls when I do it that way. You don't have to, but it might make it a little bit easier for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you what a free roll looks like, and then we'll do it together. So watch, we stretch up, tuck in the chin, touch your toes, and right before I roll, I'm putting my hands out to the side. Free roll. Cool, right? I told you. Okay, so let's try it together. We're stretching up, tuck in the chin, touch your toes, arms out, roll. Let's do 3. Stretch up, 1, 2, last one. Great job, guys. So now you've learned how to do a rock and roll with a pistol squat, you've learned how to do a tumble, or some people like to call them forward rolls, and now that super cool free roll that you can show off with once you've mastered it. Well done, guys, and make sure to tune in for our 3rd rolls episode where I'm going to be showing you even more difficult tumbling and rolling skills. Bye, guys!